I could write you a million motivational quotes. I could show you 1,000 before and afters. I could create the best and most effective workouts designed especially for you. But the truth is, you have to understand that if you do not listen when your body whispers, you will hear it scream. You need to understand we all have only one life, one body, and a million reasons to keep it fit and healthy. Here are my reasons. What are yours? And how bad you want it? The distance between dreams and reality is called action. Welcome, friends. This is me again with a list of my favorite deep water vertical float exercises with pool noodle. Another quick list, actually part 2. And just so you know, all those exercises I kind of borrowed from a full-length video, which you can watch, enjoy, and do only if you subscribe to on-demand Aqua Workout platform. You're gonna love it. Give it a try. Expect a lot of great new moves. Are you ready? I am, so let's begin. All you need for today's workout is a pool noodle and a little bit of your imagination. I am today enjoying very deep pool. It's 12 feet deep, but even 6 feet will do. We're gonna begin with the first exercise where you keep noodle right in front of you, just like that, and then you have to step over it and put it exactly in between your legs. Yes, it's a seated vertical position. Later on, I'm gonna show you different positions as well. This one is pretty easy and beginners friendly. So, we guys gonna do seated bike, and we will be moving forward and backwards and all around the pool. If you have not seen part 1 to this video yet, make sure you check the link in the description, okay? I need you to see all of those moves. Well, seated is quite easy. You just have to remember you put yourself exactly at the center and you maintain your torso in a vertical position. Don't lean down, don't lie on your belly, or don't flip to your back. Important. Keep your feet pointed or flexed. It doesn't really matter. Choose any tempo that works for you. Next, you are still in the same position. You keep your arms wide open and you're going to perform a seated hip twist. Turning your hips to one side and kind of moving your shoulders in the opposite direction. Gently swapping your arms away from that twist. Very challenging for obliques. Try stay on the same spot. That looks cool and feels even better. Next is a totally new move, torso twists with kicks. Well, after you master your torso twist, you're gonna add kicks along the way. And I am telling you already, you're gonna love this one. I am pretty much addicted. One thing, yes, you have to exit that seated position, which takes you to the next level of difficulties. Now you are floating, twisting, and kicking. You see, my noodle is a bit shorter, so only the center top is sticking above the surface. Everything else is submerged, and I'm keeping it in a vertical position. Same with my body. After I drag it to one side, I twist my hips to the other side, and then I finish with a nice strong kick with my foot being flexed, with my core muscles being truly engaged. Any tempo will do. Again, you are not moving anywhere here. You are on the same spot performing this particular exercise. Okay, this is easier option. You can put that noodle under your arms. And next, we're gonna switch position. Horizontal body position. Horizontal means you're gonna be somehow laying down on the water, either on your back, on your belly, or sometimes on the side. Give me a moment. I'm coming. Take a deep breath and I will soon be ready to show you another exercise. I like to switch positions quite a bit when I do deep water aqua, and you will too. You will know why when you do an hour of deep water. Okay, we are floating on our back, and let's now do knee tucks. Plus, we're gonna drag legs out and in. So on your exhale, bend your knees and curl them toward yourself, then push them forward, open as much as you can, and close. Now with your hands, you can really do whatever you want. I pretty much just move my arms along the way. With this exercise, you're probably also not gonna move anywhere. Yeah, you kind of stuck on your spot unless you move a bit forward. If you start repeating movement out and in. So I will show you how you can actually now start moving. Moving legs out and in as hard as you can, and now helping yourself with your hands, you will be moving forward. And then to come back, you're gonna start kicking your legs up and down, flutter kicks. Noodle is still behind you. This exercise will take you back. Putting those two together is probably a great mix. Okay, new position, seated float with a noodle behind. Ooh, this one is tricky. I normally put this one to my advanced routines, but I just want to show you there is a possibility like this. And next, wait for that, you'll see how to make this easier. But give it a try first. I'm holding noodle with this grip with my palms turned inside, about shoulder width apart. Legs straight, core engaged. I'm opening and closing my legs. Seated float. Now, if you move that noodle a bit closer to your ribs and kind of hug your body with the noodle, almost like you were sitting on a chair with the arm support, then you make this exercise a bit easier. But it is a true challenge to maintain that seated position. You shouldn't be floating completely on your back. Okay, and then you can start changing this position from level 3, right, arms down that you see now, to the arm support level 2, which is a bit easier. Eventually, you're gonna see that your core muscles get stronger and you'll be able to pick whichever you want. Move your legs out and in. You can add dips, so push that noodle down and up every 3, every 2 leg moves, just like that. All right, I think we're gonna move on. Let's now do knee curls, and we will be floating on our back. So that will be almost like a recovery exercise from something very challenging. That's how I put my routines together. I do something very challenging, and then it would be maybe knee curls, floating on my back. So yes, now you are laying on your back. Your arms are pretty much floating and doing whatever you want to. On your exhale, you're gonna bring your knees in toward your chest, and then you are pushing those toes as far away from your nose as possible. And again, exhale, curl. Inhale, point your toes forward, just like that. Try maintain beautiful range of motion, good form. Not everything in a deep water level is supposed to be extremely intensive, my friends. We do need recovery, so then the cardio exercise that maybe will be following recovery exercise is fantastic, right? This is how I like to put my routines together. And again, if you subscribe to my platform, you'll see and you're gonna love it. By the way, this workout is a part of 5 videos from level 1 to level 5. Insane. Okay, this is the example of the mix that I like to put together. Alternate knee curls and legs out and in. So I now curl one leg at a time. This is a beautiful movement, by the way. And then I open my legs and I close. And I want to make sure it's the max range of motion. This is great. This is actually part of deep water Pilates workout. Great for our flexibility, inner thighs, out thighs, and of course core. Okay, and this is gonna be the last repetition. Next, we guys gonna move to vertical position with arm support, just one arm support. That's challenging position, okay? So this particular exercise is part of level 2. It's still friendly for beginners, but it definitely introduces some more challenging body positions, okay? So from on the back position, you want to slowly push that noodle down and position one hand exactly in the middle of the noodle. On your exhale, you want to submerge that noodle down and then move your body to vertical position, kind of like you are standing, but you are not touching the ground. Next, you're gonna start doing cross-country skiing with knee tucks. Firstly, just legs, but then at one point, you start pushing that noodle down and up. And this movement I call suitcase press. Your other hand, which I like to call free hand, can do whatever it wants, okay? Anything that helps you to maintain the body vertically is good. Any tempo will do. Obviously, keep in mind, the faster you move, the more calories you're gonna burn. I like cross-country skiing to be pretty challenging, very dynamic. Make sure you bounce those knees up and down, then put some sort of exercise that gives you recovery and do the other side. I'm gonna move on to the next move, okay? Zigzag. Again, something a bit easier. You're floating again. You curl your knees in toward your chest and then you kick both of your legs to one side. Curl your knees back in toward your chest. And on your exhale, kick both of your legs to the opposite side. Kicking from right to left with the tempo of your preference. If you need to slow down, fine. If you don't need to slow down, you can even consider adding the loop movement. You see it now? I kick my legs to the side, but then I open them, drawing a circle with the toes. Again, quite friendly for any fitness level. But wait now. Ooh, straight leg lift plus zigzag. Another mix, my friends. First, you bring your body to that standing but floating position, then lift up your both legs up and then kick to the side. Down and up and zigzag. Boom. Up, down, curl and kick to the side. Absolutely great mix. Okay. Now it's going to be something, again, a bit faster. Roll over, run front and back. You again start with noodle right in front of you. Arms forward. And you're going to run back, almost like you would like to run on a vertical wall that's behind you. And then you transition so you can run on a vertical wall that's in front of you. And you want to give couple leg moves there, and then you switch position again. Notice I'm pulling Noodle toward me when I run on the back wall, and then I push my arms forward when I run on the back wall. I know, my brain is almost exploding explaining all this, but just seeing it makes everything clear, right? Okay, so now we are seated again, and we guys gonna be biking around the pool. I'm gonna show you different options that you can explore. This is the easier one. You are sitting, it's comfortable, you can really relax with this exercise. If you work out with a friend, you can chit chat, you can sing along, and it's not gonna sound ugly because this is pretty easy exercise, unless you decide to go 3 times as fast. And oh boy, what a difference it will be. Now, something more tricky. 1 arm support, and we are still biking. Yes, move that Noodle to your right and pretend you are still seated on a bike. So don't turn on your belly. Ooh, here I have to stop for a second, guys. Remind you that there is a 50 amazing full-length videos waiting for you on my platform. I need you there. I need you to go there, subscribe, commit, choose either monthly or annual membership, and work out with me every single day. And make sure you leave a little energy to like and share this video. Okay, back to the list. You see, I'm still hustling here. Oh boy, and I'm hustling fast. Obviously, if we do 1 arm, what's next? We have to do another arm, okay? Always either estimate how long you've been doing one side or maybe how many reps you did. I like to give myself, again, about 1 minute or 2 per exercise, at least. And this is another option, yes. Bike-like moves with the Noodle under our arms. Definitely beginner-friendly version. Notice I'm moving around the pool. I can move backwards. I can move forward. Fun stuff. And it's time for the next exercise. We're gonna do seated cross-country skiing with the Noodle. So again, you put that Noodle between your legs. You wanna make sure you position yourself exactly in the middle. I even turn sideways so you could see how it's done. And guys, there are a few ways of how we do cross-country skiing. The first one is where you extend 1 leg forward and the opposite arm forward, and then you switch arms and legs accordingly without tucking your knees. Yes, so if we could reach to the bottom of the pool, which I hope we can't, then your feet would be sliding 1 or less inches above the bottom, okay? Notice my knees are only moving forward and back, and the legs are still hip width apart. Another thing you want to pay attention to is your palms, your arms. Don't curl your arms, okay? Your palms should move either front and back if you choose this diamond moves, or they are dragged down and back below the hips. This is diamond arm moves. Probably my favorite. And this is knee tucking version, you see? Now I am moving my feet and my knees up and down. This is very dynamic and you burn a lot of calories here. Okay, vertical position. Again, with cross-country skiing just now, we're holding Noodle in front of us, which, as you know, is a bit more tricky. No knee tucking. Fun, challenging option. Today you guys will be given so many great ideas of how you can put together deep aqua exercises. This is why jogging, I like to drop this one in and then back to cross-country skiing with knee tucking. super challenge. You're never gonna be bored with deep water aqua, I promise. The struggle of keeping body in vertical position is real, and you're not even gonna notice when full hour passes by, especially if you do it with me as your virtual aqua instructor. Okay guys, now lastly, don't forget cool down and stretching exercises, okay? It's very important that after you challenge your body for an hour, you relax and you stretch. So you always want to leave that 5 to 10 minutes for that relaxation. I'm almost done with the list for today. I'm really trying to keep those info videos quick, but don't go yet. Take a look. I want to show you a few relaxing exercises. By the way, if you're wondering what's behind me, someone is cleaning the pool. Okay, so guys, you can do floating chair, you can do knee curls, leg circles just like that. You can just relax, sitting on a noodle, and do all of those in the easier position. And chit chat. You can do lazy sideways scissors, water cobra. This is from Yoga Lattes. Yes, you can do Yoga Lattes in a deep water pool as well. It's pretty fun. And of course, always you want to do exactly the same on the other side of your body. This is floating split. Beautiful position. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this list. Let me know in the comments which one was your favorite exercise. Also, definitely follow the link that you are seeing on the screen now. You have one day to explore all of those routines for free, and then you can choose either monthly or annual subscription model to my best 50 full-length videos, which will never be interrupted by any ads or commercials, nothing. I'm yours for an hour or 3 hours a day on demand, anytime you want to. Definitely give it a try. Subscribe to my channel as well. Stay updated and exercise a lot every single day. Thanks so much for watching and talk to you soon. Bye-bye.